Okay, let's address this really quickly. This is not hell. This is not the Christian concept of hell. This is the underworld. Okay, and where are the rings for the different types of punishment? I hate you. You hate this me? I sus. Hello my beautiful basilisks, I'm Mythology and Mind, you can call me Eminem, and today we're going to talk about the underworld. Spooky. Yeah, no, this is not a late Halloween video, like really late, no. For that you will have to check Messiah's and Mythology's video collaboration, which was actually on time, and it's great. So go check it out before or after this, however you please. Let's do a little roleplay. Kinky, I know. Imagine you're a Greek citizen and you do pots for a living. And you just finish a beautiful amphora. It's painted with the image of Jacinto, playing with a discus. And where you're placing it in the top of a shell, it falls in your head, it opens it, and you die instantly. Like the fates themselves are laughing in your face, which they probably are, Apollo does not save you from going to the Hades. You are not pretty enough, apparently. But you're good enough for Hermes, so he guides your soul to the entrance of the underworld. You would cross through Cerberus, whose darkness wraps the underworld, protecting it from mortals. Before a river waits a ferry, with an old man dressed in ragged navy clothes. He stretches his left arm with his palm open, waiting for you to pay. You are lucky. Your family has buried you with an obolus under your tongue. They did not put coins over your eyes, so you're going in second class. Other souls fill the ferry, and you are tight and packed. Caronte, the ferryman, mumbles something about how obesity is not beautiful. Very body shaming on his part, honestly. And he carries you through the Acheron, a black river full of human sorrow and pain. You look at the souls on the riverside. They are beside the Cocytus, which is the river of lamentation and wailing. They were unable to pay, so Charon will make them wait for 100 years before crossing the river. They cannot swim over it because only the ferry is able to float here. At the other side of the river, the most famous three-headed dog is waiting. I've always imagined Cerberus as a Rottweiler, but Herodotus describes it as a 50-headed dog with the tail of a snake and the teeth of dead people, so I guess it should be from a more intimidating breed. There you go. Don't worry, he will only bite if you try to escape. He's a good boy, isn't he? This means that it's your time to get judged, yay! You go before the court. In there, Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Aetius. This video is full of names, I don't know how to say. Whatever. They will judge you. I personally think they are probably not the best ones to be judging others. But what do I know? Do not be afraid. This is not Christianity. Having sex before marriage, touching yourself, and that candy you stole when you were 6 will not make you go to the bad place. But you are not a remarkable human either, so to the asphodels meadows with you. Okay, stay with me, because this is where shit gets confusing and all the sources collide. So, what are the asphodel meadows? Okay, they could be a meadow, obviously, filled with asphodel flowers. I would say obviously, but I didn't know that asphodels were a flower, to be honest. Because the dead apparently love to eat those. It could be a scary dark place, or a neutral place, or like a low-cost paradise. Some authors even said that the place varies for each soul, depending on their actions. Congrats! You're not worth of punishment, neither pleasure. You are worthless. Oh, don't you get sad, my little basilisk? I didn't mean it like that. It's just that most humans will end up there. I will end up there. If I don't do something really bad. In that case, I would go to the Tartarus. And speaking about the Tartarus... So, what would have happened if you had been really, really bad? Well, you will be condemned to spend eternity in the Tartarus. This place is actually more like hell. It even has a fiery river called the Flageronte, and there is also darkness and mist, and cells for the fallen titans, and punishment for very bad people, like specific punishments. I'll make a video about those someday if you like. If you had been a really good individual, no, opening doors for the elderly won't qualify, you would have gotten into the Elysian field, or the Isles of the Blessed, however you may call them. Some authors said that these islands were only for heroes, but they would be pretty lonely and that's sad, and classist. So, as some authors do, I will fuse them with the Elysians. This is heaven, but better. Instead of puffy clouds and angels singing and all of that boring shit, you have parties, orgies, delicious food, lots of sex, getting drunk, doing drugs probably. They even have sports if you are into that healthy lifestyle. Oh, and you have the option of reincarnating in here if you want. I don't know why someone would do that if you are already in heaven, but you do you. There are also the Fields of Mourning, a place Virgil, the Roman poet, also mentioned. He said that this place was mostly filled with women because, women emotional cry, men strong don't feel, which is fucking rich coming from the author of the Bucolics. Fuck you, Virgil. Stick to the epics and appearing in Dante's Inferno. Thank you very much. Fuck, I have only mentioned 3 out of the 5 rivers. Okay. The other ones are the Styx, who circles the underworld 7 times, and it's the river of hated and unbreakable oaths. So if you're not going to keep a promise, do not swear on this river, it will fuck you up. Also, if you bathe here, you will get superpowers, that's pretty cool. And the last one is the Lethe, the river of oblivion and forgetfulness. If you were to reincarnate, you will have to drink here to forget your past life. Plato will actually take inspiration of this myth for his thing about the souls and the world of ideas, all of that. I just need to talk about the entrances to the underworld to wrap this up, don't worry. Well, this might surprise you, but the underworld is not necessarily under the world. Shocking. To get there, you will have to sail west till the end of Oceanus, the Titan of the oceans, obviously. So, at least, part of the underworld is overseas. Some of it may be under the earth. It's very confusing. This paraphos has a lot of names, but I can't do this, okay. But it has portals in other places. One is the volcanic Lake Avernus, the Romans sometimes called the underworld the Avernus because of this, and Aeneas descends to the underworld through here. Other is the Cape Matan, a cave near Tenarus, and Heracles and Orpheus use this one, and the last one is the Alyconian Lake of Lerna, which was used by Dionysius and Hades. And that would be it. Sorry it took this long. My uni is sending an absurd amount of extra work and I just can't. Anyway, I will try to find a way to do an Hades gameplay. If you have any suggestions, tell me, because I don't know how the fuck to record the PS4 screen. Well, anyway, I think that will be more manageable. I don't know. Have a nice RNH. Bye.